So according to reports, Ethan Nwaneri has accepted to join Olympique Marseille. Arsenal also believe is the best solution on loan. Arteta also spoke with Roberto De Zerbi, and Olympique Marseille seen as an ideal solution. Straight loan deal at final stages, no buy option clause expected to be agreed soon. Now, this news, a lot of Arsenal fans are divided over this news. A lot of people have the opinion that it is a wrong move. How can we, in a season that the season is still too long, we need all the players we can get because we are still actively fighting for 4 different tournaments, right? So we need all the players we can get. How can you be sending out Ethan Nwaneri on loan at this point? And honestly, I'm not going to fault anybody who has this line of thought. If you belong to this school of thought, your point is valid. After all, Ethan Nwaneri is one of the biggest talents Arsenal has had in the past decade. He's one of the best talents coming out of the Arsenal Academy in the past decade. Yeah, so your point is valid. But again, if you look at it from another perspective, right? Look at it from another perspective. I know that we have 4 different tournaments we're actively competing for, right? But Arsenal, we have a depth in squad. In fact, we have such depth in squad that in some positions you have actually 3 players that can play there, and they are all doing very, very well, right? And then Mikel Arteta might not look it, but there is an enormous pressure on Mikel Arteta to deliver, enormous pressure from the board, enormous pressure from the fans, right? And this pressure he directly transfers onto the players for them to deliver on the pitch, right? So Ethan Nwaneri may not be guaranteed enough playing time, given that there's a squad depth, and this guy is almost about 80 or 85% of Arsenal squad. They are fit and ready to play, and they are all doing well. So Mikel Arteta may not guarantee playing time for Ethan Nwaneri. That, on the other hand, on one side, is already a pathway to him not developing very, very fast. Then, if you look at it, it's same on the same angle. Look at it on the other hand. Even if he decides to play Ethan Nwaneri, he is still a young boy for you to place that much burden over him. And we know that you place this much burden, this much pressure on teenagers, it hampers their development, it impedes their development. So right now, as it stands, given the level of depth we have in squad and the ready players we have ready, match ready, it is also considerable to send Ethan Nwaneri out on loan. And if what I hear is true, Mikel Arteta and Roberto De Zerbi are friends, and they have also discussed on what is best for the boy if he goes on loan to Marseille, how best for Roberto De Zerbi to handle him on loan. And then when you consider again that the loan has a return ticket, it has a return ticket, there is no option to buy. They are sending him out there for him to go and get more confidence, more experience, and then come back to Arsenal when he is ready and better fit to play. So when you consider these 2 parts, yes, the people who have the first school of thought, you have a point. But I also believe that the latter part also has a bigger point. And I kind of agree with whoever says Mikel Arteta should send him on loan, because right now he will not guarantee playing time for Ethan Nwaneri. Yes, as talented as he is, as good as he is on the ball and off the ball, he makes runs, he creates his link-up play. The guy is good, and he needs more confidence. He needs to go and develop his craft, and he may not get that chance if he remains in Arsenal for the next 2 or 3 years. So he needs to go and taste the other side of football in France, then come back, right? And then we cross-reference that to see whether he's ready. And I believe he will be ready when he returns back from Olympique Marseille.